Hello, my Blockhead beauties. It's your girl, that Wahlburgers chick, coming to you with another episode of A Day in the Life of a Blockhead. Now, today my guest is Marla, and she's from the NYC. Say hi, Marla.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. So let me bring you back to your adolescent years and tell me, when was the first time that you fell in love with New Kids, and what was the song that did it?
First time, it was actually before I even heard their music. I was already in the New Edition fan club. This was, I guess, around October-ish of 84, so kind of the very, very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Their fan club had sent out an upcoming artist postcard, and it had a picture of the guys on it, and that was kind of it.
Oh my goodness. So you real old school.
Yeah.
Love it, love it, love it. Do you remember the song that you fell in love with back then?
Probably Stop It, Girl.
Stop It Girl from the first
Yeah.
time. Okay, okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that song too. And so as an adolescent, were you able, when they finally, started to gain momentum, did you see them live in concert or anything like that?
I have mild cerebral palsy, and back in the day, they were the youth ambassadors for UCP. So
Mm.
I saw them at several telethons as a kid. Didn't go to my first concert until 88 or 89,
Okay. Okay.
but I had already seen them several times perform at telethons.
Nice. Okay. And did you do like the rest of us and have your walls plastered with their
Yes.
posters?
The ceiling, the floor,
Oh my
the
God, you're right.
yes,
Yeah, you couldn't see not 1 ounce of the walls.
yes.
Did you even have the furniture and the sheets and all of that?
The bed set.
The bed set?
Yeah.
Nice. And then, so a lot of us in the 80s, we also like wrote on our clothes and we bedazzled everything. Did you do that as well?
Yes.
Nice, nice, nice. So then now, when you was a child, and did you get excited like Saturday mornings came and you ran to the TV to watch the cartoons?
Yes.
What was that
Well, at the
experience?
time the cartoon, I'm only a year younger than most of the guys. I'm 53. So by the time the cartoon came on, I was working.
Okay.
So I kind of I missed the cartoon.
Okay. You missed out on the cartoons. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me bring you back to what you said earlier. You went to the concerts in about 88, 89. I'm assuming that might be the Summer Magic tour.
Yes.
All right. So could you let everyone know what that experience was like for you?
Um, well, my seats were so it was like really the top tier. It was like watching ants. But
Okay.
just to be there and be in the same room with them back then.
Mm-hmm. So were you screaming your heart out?
Yes,
Okay. And then, so one of the things that I like to do with my show is explain to the world the kind of fandom that they don't understand. Being a blockhead, what does that mean to you?
a lot of it is family, quote unquote, a sisterhood, brotherhood of people that you wouldn't know without the guys. Um, I had two open heart surgeries a year ago. Yeah, I'm lucky to be here.
Wow.
And a lot of the people that were checking in every day, sending food to the hospital when I was needing, are people that I wouldn't know without the guys.
Right. Right. So then, just like a lot of us, they've helped you through some of your darkest times and some of
Yeah,
your trials and tribulations. So what is the song that's most meaningful to you, that during your surgery you listened to and it gave you the strength to hold on?
definitely thankful.
Thankful?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's a really good song. And what does that mean to you?
When I woke up from the second surgery that really saved my life, um, it was it was, I want to say that I was hearing the song like as I was waking up.
Right. Okay. And then that helped you through. That's really cool. I'm glad that you're here with us.
Yeah.
Yay. And that you made it through. That's awesome. That's awesome. So then now in the 90s, they had broke up in 94.
Yes.
Do you remember what was going on in your life then, and were you devastated by their breakup?
I lost my parents 2 years apart in 94 and 96.
Mm,
So that was actually a really like turbulent time in my life.
right.
Um, really a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually ended up, I had the knight's phone number somehow at that time, the house that they lived with their mom.
Mm-hmm.
And one night out of desperation, I ended up just calling the number. Mom picked up the phone
Mm-hmm.
and spoke to me maybe 20 minutes and said, John isn't here. He'll call you back. I promise. And do you know, 2 days later, my phone rang?
And he called you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Tell us about that.
Um, we spoke maybe about an hour and a half. He just, he listened. He laughed. The laugh that I fell in love with when I was 14 years old.
Yeah. Oh my God. So you're a John girl.
Yeah,
Nice.
literally since day one.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is so amazing. See, that's the thing. We fall in love with these guys, not just because they're stars and this, that, but they are so humble and so kind to their fans. They care that much that he would give you a call back. That's amazing. And
Thank you.
how did that make you feel when he called you? I mean, I know that had to be exciting and then also overwhelming a little bit.
There was silence at first. And basically, he said, for as long as you need me to be here, I'll be here. And he was. We were on the phone for almost 2 hours that morning.
That is amazing. Oh, wow. I'm so glad that you got to experience that. That is amazing. So then obviously you were devastated by their breakup, but then like in 99, Jordan, Joey, they came out with an album. Were you excited? Did you see them? Did you buy the
Yes.
album? Tell us about that.
Well, I saw several of Joe's like solo things when he did his own.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really know what year it was, but I had seen him at BB King's here in New York. And he did a meet and greet after. He literally took a picture with everyone in the line.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was at that
And
show.
where you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I said to him, you guys have to get back together. You have to. And he says, I would love to. I miss the guys. Do you think people would come
Mm-hmm.
and look at the sold out cruises and tours? And
Yeah.
that wasn't really that long after.
After you saw him, yeah.
Yeah,
There was a show back then that was trying to get them together for at least a one night only show, and they had declined that. That kind of broke my heart, right? Because I was like,
John
oh
wouldn't
my
do it
God, we
back
need to
then.
see the guys. Yeah. So did you get to see Jordan and his solo career? Or
I saw
Danny?
him with Nick Carter. Other than that, no.
Okay. And Danny?
I've seen Solowood twice.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So then now, moving forward, 2008 comes. New Kids on the Block have this huge announcement. What was your anticipation of that announcement?
I think like deep in I kind of knew because I would always tell people they're gonna get back together. I don't know when, but it'll happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so were you in New York City? Did you go to the Today Show for the
The
announcement?
first Today Show when it poured, I had work and I didn't go. The more recent, where Paula was with them a couple years ago when they did the Today Show, I went.
Okay. So do you remember where you were when you heard the announcement that they were getting back together?
I was working. I worked in a preschool as a para at the time, and was in my classroom. Another teacher knocked on the door, opened the classroom door, and basically told us and closed the door.
Mm-hmm. And then what happened?
There was basically mayhem of special needs 4-year-olds.
Okay.
The
So then you
teacher
were,
had their music blasting. I had them all yelling.
yeah, they were all excited.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Okay. So then you were all singing in harmony and just singing
Yes.
songs and feeling good and you was excited. That's awesome. So then
Yes.
on that first tour, after they announced that they were getting back together, did you go? Did you get to see them?
I saw them twice the first tour.
All right, so tell us about that experience because a lot of people when they're going to go on a concert, let's say you have a ritual that you do before the show. You get together with some friends, you'll go to Wahlburgers, you'll do what was your ritual?
Well, now I live in New York. My best friend lives in Texas. She actually came in for the Carnegie show. She goes home tomorrow. But usually she'll come into New York and basically a couple of days revolve around us being together
Mm-hmm.
because she's not local.
Right. So what are some of the things that you guys do together to celebrate the guys?
I wouldn't so much, well, we do celebrate the guys, but it's more what does she want to do while she's in New York, while
Mm-hmm.
she's here, and we do whatever it is that she wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so in New York, I know we don't have a Wahlburgers or anything like that right
Yeah.
now. No, no. So usually, I would ask you about that. But did you guys like get ready and buy shirts and bring out your old buttons or anything like that to get ready for the concert?
I'm an artist, so I'll usually make jewelry. She'll usually have t-shirts printed.
Okay. So it's kind of like a best friend thing. You get custom made
Yeah.
shirts for the concert? Nice, awesome. Okay, so now tell us about the experience of being at the concert. Give us a description of everything that you was feeling, what you were seeing, and being surrounded by all the blockheads.
Usually it's who am I going to at least attempt to see beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook friends that I normally wouldn't be able to see. There's usually like I don't want to say a magic, but there's usually a magic in the air.
Okay, and then so when you see the blockheads, it is a big reunion of a bunch of
Yeah.
fans that love Five Guys from Boston. You guys hug each other, you guys love each other. Tell us about all of that.
Especially the last tour this summer because I had been so sick
Mm-hmm.
and it was the first time a lot of people were seeing me since surgery.
Right. Okay. So then how does it feel to receive all that love and all that support?
Sometimes a little overwhelming,
Mm-hmm.
but I do love it.
Right, right. Yeah, because it's coming from all angles and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, our captain tells us spread love and love will spread, right? And so we live by that. Are you a
Yeah.
big believer in that?
Yes.
So now you and your friend after the concert, you're at the concert, you're screaming, you're having a great time. What is the ritual after the concert? What do you do?
Sometimes we'll try to connect with other people, but usually we're just about being with each other because it's such borrowed time. The
Mm,
time that we have is so limited.
right, right. And is she one of the people that you met because of the guys?
Yes.
And so
I
now you've had all these years of this friendship that probably would have never happened had you not been
yes.
friends, right? And that's what's so great about this fandom is that you have a family, right? And
Yes,
they can be
exactly.
anywhere in the world. And then, when you guys get together, it's like you've known each other your whole life.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna say what I say on every show. I am not affiliated with the guys Wahlberg or anything like that. However, if they should see this show, what is your personal message to the guys?
Um, they're definitely the reason I'm still here. I love you. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time
Thank you.
being on my show. I love you for that. And I'm glad that you're here with us and that,
Thank you.
you were able to tell your story. So now for the rest of you, you already know, hit your girl up. You can come on my show and tell your story because every blockhead has some kind of a story, right? Until then, stay safe, stay humble, and as always, do with me, girl. Lift up your arms, lift up your arms. Stay fabulous.
Fabulous.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I love you guys and thank you.